Alrighty, and welcome back to You're Being Blinded by the Sun behind me in the window. We are on Gon's account today, so we have 18 million box CC to play around with, and we are going to be testing out Gelda a little bit. The only caveat is that he did not get LR Zeldris yet, so I'm going to be using DK in place. I think that's fine, though, because Zeldris tends to take priority turn 1 anyway, and I think if we just try to focus on Gelda's performance, it could be a little bit more telling. So I'm kind of okay with that. If I'm not mistaken, the reason why he doesn't have LR Zeldris is because he's focusing more on True Awakening because it gives you more GP, and he's trying to finish the Constellation at the moment. So he's just been, working on that a lot. But notably, his gear for Gelda is quite interesting. He's a little slacking on the attack rolls, which is fine, I think, because she's not getting any real benefit from the attack anyway, because she's an HP damage scaler. He does have maxed out HP pieces on the bottom, but his middle pieces are recovery rate gear. Which is interesting, and they both have maxed out crit defense rolls. So she is going to be super tanky. Of course, he does have her 6/6. I would like to see her ultimate in this video if possible. I don't know how that's going to go. He is already in Challenger, so I would imagine if we get a decent enough situation with a bot or something like that, I'll just rush for the ultimate because I think it would be... I just want to see it more than anything. I haven't really been able to use it a whole lot on my own account, and mine is only 1/6, so it's not terribly impressive, so... We'll see how things go. We have a mirror match here. I'm over 100k CC higher than this, so yeah. I have curiosity. I kind of want to see if we can just go into his Gelda turn 1. I know that typically you would want to sort of let Gelda build up first. So decent damage, nothing crazy there, of course. We do disable our Gelda, actually. I should have probably not done that, but it's okay. We can, we do pull 2 extra Gelda cards, which is kind of nice, which somebody commented yesterday or the day before, and they were saying that the fact that Gelda's cards actually don't really have, any real damaging, skill effects or anything. Being disabled on Gelda doesn't really affect her all that much, and that's super interesting, actually, because the AoE doesn't have any sort of, actual effect on it at all, and then the single target is just a lifesteal card, so it's not even really that big of a deal. You know what I mean? So could be interesting. Obviously, melee did cleanse off there, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. I think we're gonna throw this out to gain stacks on melee, and then I guess we'll just go straight back into the Gelda here. I'm not 100% sure. We kill DK. I'm hoping that this AoE kills melee, but he does have Tarmiel or Nanashi in the back. Kind of close, but not super close. We're getting a little bit better there. The lifesteal and stuff like that is definitely building up her passive. We have a level 3 from melee sitting in hand. I mean, she's, tanking like crazy, just like you would kind of expect her to. This is probably going to kill DK. Okay, doesn't kill DK. Actually, nice. Which DK, I think, is going to rank up his cards this turn. Yeah, she is... God. She is tanking. Okay, I do have one more AoE with her. He doesn't have Nanashi buffs on this turn, so I'm kind of interested to see if I can kill with that. Plus, I need to get rid of this woman ASAP. So, let's use this. Doesn't kill Meliodas. Ooh, okay. I wasn't actually expecting Meli to just outright kill there. Did this go on to Nanashi for some reason? Okay, well, that is a bit unfortunate because he has his ultimate in hand. He doesn't have all creation, though, so I guess it's not that bad. Because I used the AoE and he had Nanashi buffs on, I don't get my ultimate here, which is unfortunate. But we do tank that, so no real big issues there. And then we do have just one Gelda card in hand. I guess I can maybe move it, use it, and if we don't kill, we can try to get her ultimate. Pretty good damage, even with him having 3 orbs there. And then he attacks into Gelda. I don't have max seeds on at the moment, so he's not actually going to gain his 4th stack. So I'm actually curious to see how much we do against this with him having 3 orbs on at the moment. So, I mean, this is 6/6. It gives us, what, 50% additional HP-related stats? Under a mil is a little little unimpressive, I have to say. Like, I'm expecting if it's a single target ultimate that it should do crazy damage, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just expecting too much, maybe. I don't know. Either way, we're going to hop back in. If you're new to the channel or anything, feel free to subscribe. If you have any sort of team suggestions or anything, let me know. But yeah, we're going to do it again. Okay, decent little load here. Might actually be a real player. 404, probably a real player. I do out CC by quite a bit, which, to be fair, I'm running everyone on attack crit at the moment. Or, sorry, attack crit. I'm running everyone on pretty much HP defense, except she has recovery rate rolls, of course. She cannot be infected. So I'm just going to throw out both AoEs here just to see kind of how the damage is going. I mean, turn 1, that's really not too bad. Obviously, you know, you want her to build up. So ideally, I would be focusing on like using cards and stuff with Melee and DK. And then just letting her build passive and everything. But I do want to see how her damage actually fares. That's the only reason I'm rushing like card use and stuff with her. Okay, so pretty good damage there from Zeldris. Does not kill me, though. His Zeldris does get quite a bit of HP back. Yeah, that's honestly fair. I think I could have just went into AoE there, got true or all creation, used the infect, and then used a level 3 AoE and probably killed. I don't know for sure if that would have killed his Gelda, but I think it would have been pretty close. If not, was gonna be a kill because I mean, turn 2, she doesn't have that much HP back yet. Alrighty, we have an old school demon team, so I don't think I'm really that worried about this. To be fair, I wonder if we just go like triple AoE setup here, and then we can use the single target on somebody next turn. I would imagine we're going to end up killing Estarossa for sure. Actually, okay, not as much damage. 200k is not bad by any stretch of the imagination. Like, it's actually still good, but, you know, turn 1, damage is going to be a little bit lower than what it would be. Still nice, though. I do like the fact that she has an AoE, so you can kind of play into Melee's passive a little bit. That is honestly nice, so we do have that going for us. We do pull another AoE here, which he cleared off the infect from DK because of Melee's passive, so he's probably going to lifesteal some HP back. But I think I'm going to try to focus on using cards with Gelda here. Maybe try to attack into his Melee. Well, I think the AoE is honestly going to kill both of them if I had to guess. I could be wrong. Like, if we use this to gain lifesteal back for Gelda's passive and then use this, I think we kill the whole team. Because this is going to kill Cusack. Amount of lifesteal back is 177k, I think. So that's just extra HP she gets. 225. Actually, not as much as I was maybe expecting. Then again, he doesn't have a third character on the field, though. So that number is kind of being cut by like a third. Kind of, sort of, depending on the character that would be in that slot. But, okay. Okay, another old school Demon King, or yeah, Demon King team. I think in this one, let's try to just like bide our time. And okay, I actually thought that one was going to be a bot because it loaded in really fast, but honestly, that's fair. Alrighty, another dude. What's up with all the regular Demon King teams? I assume like they're either people who don't have enough diamonds to like summon for Gelda at the moment or something, maybe. Let's maybe just go for something like this. I'm going to try to just like bide time, let Gelda sort of build up on this one, hopefully, and see like what her damage is looking like afterwards. So we're going to get rid of Estarossa right out of the gate. I do need to attack with the rest of my team to sort of build up her HP if possible. We do get an extra AoE. I wonder if I could just like rush ult with her or something like that. I don't know if it's worth it or not. Decent little chunk of damage there. She can't be infected. Okay, nothing too crazy. Bot using Cusack cards, very typical. Or maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, he does get a stack off of that because he attacked. So maybe that's not the worst play in the world. I don't know. I kind of want to just go for the double AoE here. How much HP do we have already? 185. That's not like the craziest. I wish it told you like how much of the passive. Maybe I'm just missing that somewhere. But we're going to go triple AoE here. This is the infect. As long as we do damage cap on DK, we should be able to kill him with both of these. It did not. Okay. Which then again, I have to say, I think his Gelda is definitely built more towards tank. Like, she's definitely like a support character, I think, on his team. Which is completely fair, considering that, you know, she does boost basic stats and stuff like that for your team. And, you know, she's going to stall for, you know, forever, basically. So, making sure that she can survive is kind of a big deal. So, let's go for this, I guess. He's popped stats. I wonder... Well, I don't have Melly's single target. I was going to say, I wonder if it would be better to try and... like, use a big single target for, like, more lifesteal and everything for the passive. 260. That's actually good with only 2 characters on the field. He has 2 stacks of his passive. Here's the single target. Yeah, that's not killing. I'll be honest, I was maybe expecting more damage out of her. I don't know if it's just the way that, like, his gear is set up, but... yeah, her crit chance and stuff, definitely not great. I wonder if it would be better, because I built mine with crit chance, crit damage rolls on the top pieces. I wonder if that is like actually making a decent difference. Which, I mean, I haven't been getting like crazy performance out of my Gelda either, but I haven't really tested her that much on my account yet, so could be some give and take there. Alrighty, we have another Gelda, and he's using the Estarossa setup, which I do see this setup kind of often. So I'm curious to see how this kind of goes. I wonder... I think we'll go triple AoE to build up Melly, because I think I'm going to have to use Melly here if I want to get rid of his Gelda. Like, I'm going to have to build up his all creation. Is this going to kill Estarossa? Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay, really good damage on the whole team in general turn 1, though. The triple AoE setup, still kicking. Still doing insane. I get a level 3 single target here, which is very interesting. He does not have any debuffs that he's going to put on my team here, unfortunately. So the all creation from Melly is not gonna be in effect yet. I'm gonna have to play into that if I really want to. He doesn't have the Nanashi passive just yet either. I wonder... I'm gonna do... I really want to use this level 3. I'm not gonna be able to get Melly's passive though if I do that. I kind of want to use it anyway. I just want to see how it kind of looks. Which, I don't know, as long as Melly doesn't kill Gelda here. Okay, she doesn't die. That's good. Okay. I'm not like crazy built up yet. 356. Pretty decent. I have to say, I think I've seen her do like close to 600k in ungeared, which is pretty insane actually. So, I don't know. I'm not hating on it, but I'm also not like incredibly impressed at the moment. So let's just use this. I think that'll kill. How much stuff do we have at the moment? She's at 540. I would imagine that's probably maxed out her passive. I could be wrong on that. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm pretty sure you can look right here, actually. Yeah, so she definitely had over 400k. I definitely should have known that, because I think you could do that with Deanne's passive as well. I don't think it's something that I ever check with Deanne's passive, so there we go. Another win, I guess. I mean, these are mostly bots, so it's not like crazy, but it's understandable. Alrighty. Ooh, okay. Interesting team. Very interesting team. See, I think we would go for the triple AoE setup here anyway. We are going to give Melly some stacks. Kind of interested to see how it plays out. Do we kill Glocks here? Really close to killing Glocks. Not a wipe, not a kill, turn 1. Really close, and they're infected, so they're not going to be able to gain any HP back. We do have DK, so that Rupture is technically getting used, although it did not really do anything significant. And then, yeah, like, Assault Mode is very interesting, especially, like, running him with LR Zeldris. But I just don't know how realistic it is that you're going to get, like, actually good use out of it, you know what I mean? How much of the passive do we have? We're at 299. I think let's use a big single target to try to max out her passive, and then I'll try to use her cards afterwards. So 870 there. 205k, I think that was. Lifesteal back. So she should be maxed out at this point. We'll look at her HP and everything. I only have single targets with her, but I think that should be fine. I just realized, too, we're also getting damage reduction from DK's passive, which is helping her tank a little bit more. I mean, I would imagine it's mostly from her actual passive itself, but or like her builds. Yeah, so we're maxed out. I didn't even look at the numbers. I was just looking at the passive there. We're at 844k, which isn't like crazy. I have seen, like, of course, screenshots. I'm sure you guys have probably seen them too, where people have like 2 million HP. I think that's a little bit more of a meme. Like, that's pretty unrealistic. You're not actually going to be able to get to that in like a real case scenario. I think that's like very min-maxed with, I think it was Marilli using one of the Liz Hawks to sort of just like boost HP. So in a realistic scenario, you're probably not hitting 2 million. You're probably not hitting like anywhere close to 2 million in an actual PvP match. But I guess if you really did use the meme builds and you like were able to pull it off, I mean, you could, but it's just realistically the meta is too harsh to like actually be able to get away with something like that. I don't have any Gelda cards, unfortunately, so I think we'll just use this. I don't know. I think I've got one more in me. I have to say, I'm just really not, like, that impressed so far. Like, I don't know. Like, she's tanking, which I think is her main job. Don't get me wrong. But the damage that she's doing, at least on this team, is not incredibly impressive. If you have, like, a better, like, damage build team, let me know. I'll try it again. But, yeah, I don't know. A little unimpressed. All right, we have another Gelda here. He's actually running the same team I am. So this could be kind of interesting. Let's try to avoid using Gelda cards if possible. We're just going to try to use everybody else's cards. That way we can build up passive and everything. Because we got the double melee AoE, this might actually do too much, but yeah, that's a lot. Which his Gelda survives, even turn 1. He does have I think the Nanashi is what's saving him there. I do notice a lot of people trying to use Nanashi, and I think that's fair because she's gonna gain a lot of like stats and stuff because of it. But we'll see how things kind of work out for us. We're gonna get true magic here on melee, which is good. How's the passive looking at the moment? I think we can max the passive out. Let's go ahead and attack Nanashi here. And then maybe double single target to see how that goes. Because this should, I would imagine, give us 100k back. This will max out her passive. Okay, at least a couple of crits in there. 180 is not like crazy. And it does kill. Okay, that's actually not too bad. I mean, she's really tanky and stuff anyway. So dealing close-ish to 400k. Pretty good overall. I have to say, I don't know. I mean, we won every game. A lot of them were bots, so obviously that's neither here nor there. But, yeah, I mean, I think she does still, like, really good. I hate that I can't use Zeldris with her a little bit, because I do think that Zeldris kind of pairs nicely. But it kind of is what it is. I guess we'll see. If you, like I said, if you guys have any team suggestions or anything you want to see, feel free to ask. But I think next we're going to try to maybe try and counter Gelda with Ainz, which I think could be kind of fun. So either way, if you want to stick around for that, feel free to subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see you guys later.